Variable data print jobs just got easier, thanks to CorelDRAW's advanced print merge workflow. With CorelDRAW's print merge feature, you can create a single time-saving template for documents such as mailing envelopes, business cards, or personalized marketing materials that need to be created or printed multiple times. Print merge fields, such as name, phone number, or email, take their text or numbers from a table, enabling you to quickly generate one document for each record in that table. The newly enhanced print merge functionality now provides support for Excel spreadsheet data, QR codes, and images. Before we get started, if you're watching this video on YouTube, you'll find a link in the description below that will take you to our tutorial page. Here you can download a written version of this tutorial to follow along. In this example, I'm starting with a business card design, from which I want to generate a separate business card for each employee. I have one Excel spreadsheet that contains employee data, including name, title, location, email, extension, and link to each employee's profile page on the company website. A second spreadsheet lists each employee with the path link to their profile picture on my computer. Back to the business card document, some of the design elements will be the same for all cards, such as the logo, company name, website, socials, etc. Other text objects, such as name, email, and phone extension, are design placeholders that will be replaced with print merge fields whose data will come from the employee data spreadsheet. This power clip curve will contain a print merge image field to be filled in with each employee's profile picture. There is also space here for a print merge QR code. Let's start by adding some text print merge fields. I'll choose File, Print Merge, Create Load Print Merge. I could use Add Column to enter print merge data manually, but since all the data I need is in spreadsheets, I'll click Import Data Source and start with the Employee Data Excel file. I could also import files in CSV, TXT, or RTF formats. There are 9 employee records, reflecting the data columns we saw in the employee data spreadsheet. But I notice that there are a couple of employee updates that aren't reflected in this table. Mike's extension should be 242, and Beth's title is now Media Coordinator. These are changes I could make here in the Configure Data Source window, as we'll see farther on, but I can also update the original source file. I'll go back to the employee data file in Excel, make the extension and title changes, and save the file. Back in CorelDRAW, because the source data file has been updated, the warning triangle on the sync icon indicates that the current data is out of sync. Clicking this icon updates all data. I don't have the profile picture path links in this table because that data is stored in a separate spreadsheet. To include that data, I'll click Add Column, click the Import Column icon, and choose the Photo spreadsheet. The column I want is Profile Pic, and this data has path type as opposed to text or numeric. After clicking Add, that column is added. To make changes to columns themselves, I'll click Configure Columns. The location column isn't needed, so I'll navigate to that column and delete it. I'll navigate next to the EXT column and edit it to read extension, then close the Configure Columns window. All records are selected by default, but I could deselect all and choose the ones I want, or reselect all. To check that Mike's data is correct, I can highlight his record and choose View Single Record. I can scroll through the rest of the records to check them over, then go back to View All Records. Changes can also be made directly in this table. Peter has recently left the company, so I'll highlight his record and click the Delete icon. Pam wants her full first name on her card, so I'll click her name field and make that change. If I wanted to add a new record, I could click the Add icon and fill in data manually, but I'll remove this new record. At this point, because I've merged data and made some edits, I could click Save Data Source to generate a new Excel file with all business card data, which I can use in the future. All looks good, so I'll click Continue, which opens the Print Merge window. Because Print Merge fields have black text by default and are placed in the center of the drawing window, where the background is also black, I'll zoom out and shift over a bit so that each Print Merge field can be seen. My first field will replace the name placeholder. This is a text field with data taken from the name column. I'll click Insert Field, which adds the Print Merge field in the center of the workspace. Print Merge fields are indicated by blue handles when selected, as opposed to black handles that appear for regular text objects. I'll move this field closer to its placeholder text. As long as a Print Merge field is selected, I can edit the data set or update if the data set has been changed. I'll deselect the field, and next I'll bring in and locate the other text fields for title, email, and extension. I'll keep the Print Merge window open since more fields will be inserted farther on, but I'll move it out of the way. I now want to match the properties of each placeholder element to its corresponding Print Merge field. I'll use the Attributes Eyedropper tool for this, with the properties of outline, fill, and text enabled. The first click samples the attributes of the name placeholder, and the next click applies those attributes to the name Print Merge field. A shift click starts over with sampling a different placeholder, then I'll click to apply, and repeat as needed for the other Print Merge fields. Now I need to align the placeholders with their Print Merge fields. For name, I'll use the Pick tool to select the Print Merge field first, then shift-select its placeholder, and press C to align centers horizontally, and E to align centers vertically. The title field uses the same steps. For email, I'll press E to align vertically, and L to align left. The extension field is part of the phone number text, which I'll first edit and remove the placeholder extension. Then I'll move the Print Merge field approximately into place and align vertically. Now I can carefully select and delete the placeholder name, title, and email. And the name and title fields need to have center-aligned text. Let's see how the Print Merge works so far. I'll choose File, Print Merge, Create Merged Document. This produces a new file called Print Merge 1, which has a separate page for each of the 8 employee records with name, title, email, and extension correctly filled in. Next, I need to add a QR code to each card. Returning to the source file and the Print Merge window, this time the type will be QR code. There are several code types, and I'll choose URL since this field uses the website for each employee's profile page. The data will come from the website column. The QR code field is added, and I'll resize, place it above the name field, and center align. This time I'll close the Print Merge window. I still have to add the employee images, so I'll choose File, Print Merge, Edit Print Merge, and click Continue to work with the same data. Print Merge images require just a few extra steps. This time I'll choose the image type and the Profile Pick column, which contains path links to each photo. Now I need to insert a placeholder image, which can be any image from the set of employee photos. There are several align and scale options, and I'll use Fill Proportionally with center alignment. After clicking Insert Field, I'll drag out the image at the approximate right size. The image is to go into the Power Clip curve, so I'll drag it into place and set it to Fill Proportionally. Now that all elements are in place, I'll create a fresh merged document, which includes each employee's profile picture and QR code. If all looks good, I can print from this file, or return to the source file and choose Print Merged Document from the Print Merge menu. This brings us to the end of this tutorial on Enhanced Print Merge. If you've been watching this video on YouTube, you'll find a link in the description below that will take you to our tutorial page. Here you can download a written copy of this tutorial and find other helpful tutorials for CorelDRAW.